Welcome back to VeloView everyone, hope you are all doing great. Today I'm bringing you a complete detailed review of the 2026 Hyundai Palisade, a vehicle that has quickly become one of the most talked about three-row SUVs in the market. The Palisade has always been known as Hyundai's flagship SUV, blending family practicality with a premium touch, and for 2026 it has been fully redesigned. What Hyundai has done is not just a light refresh but a big step forward, giving it a more confident design, improved technology, better comfort for all three rows, and even new powertrain options including a hybrid. I'll take you through the design, performance, interior, technology, space, safety, and overall driving experience, and by the end you'll have a clear picture of whether this SUV deserves your attention in 2026 and beyond. The first thing that strikes you about the new Palisade is the design. Hyundai has gone bold, and you can immediately see the difference compared to the older model. It has a boxier, more upright shape which gives it a rugged SUV stance, but it still manages to look sophisticated. The front fascia now has a larger grille, sleeker LED headlights that stretch vertically, and daytime running lights that create a strong signature on the road. Airflow has been optimized with active grille shutters, improving both aerodynamics and efficiency. The side profile looks stretched because Hyundai increased the wheelbase by almost 3 inches, making the vehicle longer overall, and this change not only improves interior space but also makes the Palisade look more commanding. Around the back, the taillights are connected with a light bar, which gives it a modern and premium vibe. New wheel designs, ranging from 18 to 20 inches, enhance its proportions, and for those who like adventure there's the XRT Pro model with black cladding, off-road tires, skid plates, and extra ground clearance. Inside, Hyundai has put real effort into making the Palisade feel upscale. The cabin immediately gives you a sense of modern luxury with soft touch materials, stitched leather surfaces, and aluminum or wood trim depending on the model. The dashboard is clean and futuristic, dominated by two 12.3-inch displays, one acting as the driver's digital instrument cluster and the other as the infotainment touchscreen. The screens are crisp, intuitive, and support wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in some trims. The steering wheel has a new design, and the gear selector has been replaced with a more refined shift-by-wire setup. Seating is where the Palisade really shines. The first row offers large, plush seats with heating, ventilation, and even massage functions in top trims. The second row can be had as a 3-person bench or 2 captain's chairs, with heating and ventilation available as well. The third row is no longer just for kids. Thanks to the longer wheelbase there's improved legroom and headroom, making it one of the most usable third rows in the segment. Cargo capacity is also practical. With all seats up, you get just over 19 cubic feet, enough for groceries or smaller luggage. Folding down the third row expands space significantly, and folding both the second and third rows flat gives you over 80 cubic feet, turning the Palisade into a proper hauler. Hyundai has added thoughtful touches like powered third row folding in higher trims, slide and tilt second row for easier third row access, and a hands-free power tailgate. Families will appreciate the multiple USB-C ports spread across all 3 rows, wireless charging pads, a dual sunroof option, and a digital rearview mirror that lets you see behind even if the back is packed. When it comes to performance, the Palisade gives buyers options. The standard engine is a 3.5-liter V6. Producing around 287 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission and sends power to the front wheels as standard, with all-wheel drive available. This engine is smooth and reliable, providing enough power for highway merges and everyday driving, though when fully loaded with passengers and cargo it can feel like it needs a little more push. Fuel economy with this V6 hovers around 21 mpg combined for front-wheel drive and slightly less for all-wheel drive, which is average for this segment. The exciting addition is the hybrid variant, set to roll out later in the year. It combines a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with electric motors for a total of about 329 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque. This not only makes it stronger than the V6 but also promises much better fuel efficiency, which will be a huge draw for families who drive long distances. The hybrid version is expected to be the sweet spot, blending power, economy, and refinement. On the road, the Palisade focuses on comfort and refinement. The longer wheelbase and re-engineered suspension help it glide smoothly over bumps and potholes, making it a relaxing vehicle for both city and highway drives. Cabin insulation has been improved with acoustic glass and extra soundproofing materials, so you get a quiet, serene ride even at higher speeds. The steering is light and easy, which makes it simple to maneuver around town, though it doesn't offer sporty handling, but that's not what this SUV is about. It's built to carry families in comfort, and in that role it excels. For those who want more capability, the XRT Pro model adds terrain modes for mud, sand, and snow, along with tougher suspension and off-road tires, which give it genuine confidence off pavement. Technology and safety are standout areas. Hyundai has equipped the Palisade with its full suite of SmartSense safety features. You get forward collision avoidance with pedestrian and cyclist detection, blind spot collision assist, rear cross traffic alert, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keeping assist, and highway driving assist that combines adaptive cruise with lane centering to semi-automate highway driving. The Palisade also introduces a factory-installed dash cam that records from front and rear cameras, a handy feature for safety and insurance. A digital key system lets you unlock and start the car with your smartphone or smartwatch, and it can even be shared digitally with family members. Families will also appreciate the intercom system that lets the driver talk to passengers in the third row without raising their voice, as well as quiet mode which lowers audio in the back so kids can sleep. Pricing reflects the upgrades. The base SE model starts in the low $40,000 range, offering a strong value considering the standard safety and tech. The SEL and SEL Premium add more comfort features, climbing into the high $40,000s. The rugged XRT Pro and more luxurious limited trims land in the low $50,000s, while the fully loaded Calligraphy with all bells and whistles pushes toward the upper $50,000s. The hybrid models will add a couple thousand more on top, with the top hybrid trims exceeding $57,000. While it's pricier than the outgoing generation, the Palisade now competes directly with luxury SUVs in terms of features and finishes, while still undercutting them on price. To wrap it all up, the 2026 Hyundai Palisade has transformed from a solid family SUV into something that really feels premium, versatile, and modern. It looks sharper and more upscale, it drives smoother and quieter, the interior is roomier and more refined, and the technology on offer is top class. The standard V6 does its job, but the upcoming hybrid promises to be the real game changer, offering both more performance and better efficiency. There are small drawbacks, like the fact that the V6 isn't the most exciting engine and that pricing has climbed, but overall, Hyundai has positioned the Palisade as one of the most attractive three-row SUVs for families who want comfort, style, and value. That's it for today's in-depth review of the 2026 Hyundai Palisade. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to keep getting the latest car reviews, comparisons, and automotive insights, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay updated with VeloView. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.